Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Gurukulam online class. We are in a very interesting chapter. Are you also interested? Yes, because we are studying about surface areas and volumes of solid figures. And in our daily life, we come across with different kinds of solids, is it not? And all these solids, what are solids? Solids are three-dimensional figures which have length, breadth, height, is it not? And naturally, when you think of a solid, it will have an area. The region covered by the solid is called as area. How do you measure it? It is measured in terms of square units. If it is centimeters, you write square centimeter. If it is meter, you write it as square meters. So surface area is measured in square units. What do you mean by volume? Volume is the space occupied by the space occupied by the solid. So when you say solid, for example, cube, cuboid, come on, next, cylinder, cone, sphere, etc. They will occupy one space. For example, you are sitting there. Before you are sitting, that place was empty. The space was empty. When you sat there, your volume has occupied the space, is it not? So the space occupied by the solids is called volume. It is measured by the cubic units. If it is centimeter, cubic centimeter or centimeter cube. If it is meter, you write cubic meters. And also we have seen the applications of surface area. For example, when you are discussing about cube and cuboid, cube example, a tea box. You should know how much of tea powder will be there inside the box. They write, for example, if you take Brook Bond tea, green label tea, and so on, they will be in a beautiful cubical shape, and they will write the quantity of the powder inside it. Is it not? Similarly, if you think of a cuboid water tank, you will be knowing length, breadth, height. So you must know the volume. Is it not? And like that, for all solids, the surface area is also important. For example, if you want to do whitewashing for the room or for the building, you should know what is the length of the room, breadth of the room, height of the room, and you should know what is the volume. And that way you have to calculate the volume by using formulas. So formulas for surface area, for example, if you take cuboid, surface area is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. What is L? L is the length, B is the breadth, and H is the height. So this is the formula for cuboid. Coming to cube, it is, come on, here L, B and H will be equal, na? So you get A squared plus A squared plus A squared, 3A squared into 2, that is 6A squared. That is in case of a cube. You have heard about Halkova also. It is cubical in shape. Sugar molecules, sugar crystals, they are almost in cube form. And coming to volume of cuboid, it is V is equal to L into B into H. And cube, volume of cube is equal to A cube or L cube. You try to make a list of all this. In the end of the lesson, I will just tell you how to make a list. You must learn it at least 10 times if you tell, either pronouncing it and also writing it. You will be thorough with the things. Also, we have worked out some problems on these using these formulas of surface area and also of volumes of solids. When you come to volume of solids, see, for example, the capacity of the tank. They say capacity of the tank that is measured in liters also. What is 1 liter is equal to? 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, we call milliliters. Is it not? That is also one of the beautiful, interesting units of measuring the volume. And surface area, as usual, you have square units. Is it not? When you say surface area, there will be two surface areas. One is called, this is called total surface area. Similarly, you have lateral surface area. Lateral surface area formula, we call it as LSA. In the case of square, it will be 4a square. In the case of cuboid, you will have 2LB plus BH. Two surfaces you must take, only surrounding surfaces, not up and top. That is called as lateral surface area. And these are some of the things which you already studied. Now coming to the home assignments. Have you done it? Yes, some of you might have done it. If you have not done it, just note down once again. And if you have done it, you can just verify. Find the edge of a cube whose volume is 3375. So, volume of a cube. Volume of a cube. What is the formula? A cube, or you can say L cube, is given to be 3375. So it is a cube number. What you must find out? You must find out cube root of that. How to find out cube root? So the side of a cube, we call it as A, is cube root of 3375. How to find out? 3375 divided by, you have to use prime factors. Say for example, you can take with the 5. 5 6 are 30, 5 7 are 5 5 are. Again 5, 5 1 are 17, means 5 3 are 5 5 are. Try with 3. 3 4 are 12. 3 5 are. Try with 3 again. 15. Then try with 5. 3. So you have, 3375 is equal to, you have studied this in a previous class. This method is called factorization. This is 5, how many times? 1, 2, 3. So 5 cube into 3 cube. So cube root of that, So cube root of 5 cube into 3 cube, that will be equal to, come on, 5 cube means what? 5 into 5 into 5. Once you must take, na, for cube root. And 3 cube means what? 3 into 3 into 3. Cube root of that is 3. So 5 into 3 is 15 centimeters. Alright, that is the side of the cube. Coming to surface area. Next one, surface area of a cube. What is the formula? 6a square. 6a square. So 6 into a is 15. 15 square. So 6 into 2, 2, 5. 5, 6, 5 is 30. 1350. So much of square centimeters. One three five zero. Is it all right? So it is a 2-mark question minimum. Sometimes they give 3 marks also. I hope you noted down. Okay, next problem. A room is 6 meter long, 5 meter wide and 4 meter high. So when you think of a room, it will have length, breadth and height. The doors and windows in the room occupy 4 meter space. So length is 6 meters, breadth is 5 meters, height is 4 meters. And space occupied by doors and windows. So when you think of a room, you cannot sit in dark room, right? We want light. How to get light? Only when you have door and windows. When you open the door and windows, the light will come inside. Baba says, you have closed your doors and windows, means if you close your mind and heart, how can God's light will come to you? To get the light of God, you have to open your doors and windows. You must be free from ego, attachment, desires. Then only God's grace you will experience, right? Okay. So this is the space occupied by doors and windows. Now the question is, what is the cost of papering? What is the cost of papering means what? Nothing but surface area. You have to find out. And you are given that the cost is 2 rupees 40 paisa for 75 centimeters. So you must work out. So cost of papering is rupees 2.40 per square meters. Square meter means what? 1 meter length, 1 meter breadth. For that papering cost about 2.40 for 75 centimeters. Now you have to apply it in the formula surface area of the room 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. What is L? L is length, that is 30. What is B? LB means 30, BH means 20, LH is 24. Add all this, you get 74. 2 into 74 is 148 meters square. In that, doors and windows will take 4 meters square. So that you have to subtract, is it not? And cost of papering doors and windows, rupees 2.40 into 4, rupees 9.60. So for doors and windows, this is the cost of papering. Now, total cost of papering is 148 into 2.40 is 355.20. Is it not? From that, you have to subtract this. to subtract this. So 355.20 minus 9.60 comes to rupees 345.60. So that is the answer. Okay. Now coming to today's topic. Today's topic is about cylinder. Right circular cylinder. So note this new name, cylinder. Where do you come across cylinders? We have solids such as water pipes, tin cans, drums, road roller, powder boxes. Now girls are sitting there. Girls know very well, powder boxes. Is it not? Baby Johnson. And what else? You know, so many names. I don't use powder, they don't know. But you will be knowing. So powder box will be cylinder in shape. Can you think of anything else? This is only a few examples we told. So you see, this is what is called road roller. Why it is used? That is for making level, surface level. Is it not? And what is the use of this? Storing oil or water, etc. This is a cylinder. So this is the shape of a cylinder. It's a sketch of that. So every cylinder will have one top and base. Both are circular in nature. Is it not? And can you think of some more examples? Yes, of course. One beautiful example you can think of. All of you have got coins, right? 1 rupee coin, a 2 rupee coin, a 5 rupee coin, etc. Just give on arranging. What do you get? Cylinder, right? So one coin, if you neglect the thickness, one coin is pi r square into number of coins, or you can say height. So that becomes a volume. Or even filter papers. And in our house, if the number of members are more in the house, dosa. In hostel, they do dosas. So what they do, dosas, one above the other, they arrange. One dosa is a circle. Of course, strictly not circle, but neglecting thickness. You can say one dosa is a circle. So if you keep 10 or 15 dosa one above the other, it becomes a cylinder. Is it not? So don't think of dosa only now. Just an example I told. Now you come to the topic. So think of a cylinder. How can you get it? It is a rectangle ABCD. When the rectangle ABCD is, rotated, you get a right circular cylinder. Alright? So you have two congruent circles. This is a circle, this also a circle. And these two circles, and this is called radius of the base. This is radius. And this will be the height. Is it not? So we can think of a rectangle changed into cylinder. So nice, is it not? So, and for making cylinder, what you must do? You must fold it in such a way that a rectangle becomes a cylinder. Then what happens? In that process, so you have surface area. Let us take a hollow cylinder of radius r. Radius r, height h, and cut along its line in the curved surface parallel to the line segment of the line joining the centers of the two circular ends. So this is what is called as a rectangle, and this rectangle is rotated so that take the shape of cylinder. Then what happens? The breadth becomes the height of the cylinder, and the length of the rectangle becomes the circumference. So easy. So when you say formula for the lateral surface area. Lateral surface area formula becomes length into breadth, 2 pi r into h. You can say curved surface area or lateral surface area, both mean the same. So length into breadth, and that is length is 2 pi r, height is h. So that is nothing but area of the rectangle. So this is what is the length of the rectangle, b, breadth of the rectangle. So 2 pi r into h. So 2 pi r h is the formula for curved surface area. So in the list of the formulas, we add this one beautiful formula called curved surface area, or also called as lateral surface area. Okay. Formula is 2 pi r h. What is r? R is the radius. What is h? H is the height. Okay. Suppose you want to find the total surface area. Total means it includes base and top. What is the shape of base and top? Both are circles. So you have, what is the area of the circle? This is pi r square. How many circles are there? This also pi r square. So pi r square plus pi r square becomes 2 pi r square. And lateral surface area is already done, 2 pi r h. So 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Then what is the common here? These two you have 2 pi r is common, that you take it out. So when you divide this by this, you get r. When you divide this by this, you get, divide by this by you get h. This is r. So r plus h. So much of square units. Is it not? So much of square units. If it is centimeter, you must write square centimeter. If it is meters, you must write a square meters, right? So don't forget, lateral surface area is equal to 2 pi r h. Total surface area is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. What is r? R is the radius. What is h? H is the height. Okay. Similarly, you can find out the volume. Is it not? Volume of the cylinder. In the case of cuboid, we have seen that volume is L into B into H. Is it not? That is area of the base into height. So here, what is the shape of the base? Volume of a right circular cylinder is made up of circles. So area of the base is pi r square into height. So area of the base into height. So because it is circle, its radius is r. So area of the base is pi r square into height becomes pi r square h. So much of square units. Sorry, so much of cube units, because it is volume. So cubic units. If it is centimeter, cubic centimeter. If it is meter, you write it as cubic meter. So V is equal to pi r square h. So this is a one new formula you have to add. So now you have added 3 formulas. One is curved surface area of a cylinder. What is the formula? A is equal to 2 pi r h. Another one is total surface area of a cylinder, 2 pi r into r plus h. Third one is volume of a cylinder. V is equal to pi r square h. What is pi? Value of pi is 22 by 7. It is approximate value, not exact. What is r? R is the radius of the base. What is shape of the base? Shape of the base is circle. Therefore, you take radius. And what is h? H is the height of the cylinder. So formula becomes V equals pi r square h. So with these three keys, the formulas are like keys. With these three, we have to work out the problems. Like, let us take the first problem. Radius and height of a right circular cylinder is 14 centimeters and 20 centimeters respectively. Find its curved surface area. So what is given? So you are given with radius of a cylinder. What is the symbol you use? For radius, use the symbol R. R is equal to 14 centimeters. And height of a cylinder. What is the symbol you use? H. H is equal to 20 centimeters. You are asked to find out curved surface area. So curved surface area, also called as lateral surface area. We can write it as AL is equal to 2 pi RH. It is 10 times practice. Then it comes. So 2 pi RH. What is the value of pi? Pi is 22 by 7. What is R? R is given to be 14. What is H? 20. I think all of you can do it, right? 7 ones are 7 twos are. So 44 into 40. 44 into 40. That will be equal to 4 fours are 16. 1760. So much of square centimeters. 1760. And now next one, that is the first question. Second question is total surface area. Total means what? It includes curved surface area, top and bottom. What is total top and bottom made up of? That is a circle. So the formula becomes, we call it as AT. AL is lateral surface area, AT is total. 2 pi R into R plus H. You can write R plus H or H plus R, both are same. So 2 pi into, pi is 22 by 7 into R. R is 14 into R plus H, 14 plus 20. Are you taking down? Don't forget, write down. Don't simply see and go off. But note down, right? 7 ones are, 7 twos are. So this becomes 44 into 2, 88 into 20 plus 14, that is 34. So 88 into 34. Multiply. How much you get? So 88 into 34. 4 8s are 32. Plus 3, 35. 352. And then you have multiply by 3. 88 into 34, 352. 3 8s are 24. 3 8s are 24 plus 2, 26. Add that. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 2. Is it alright? Yes. 2992. You can try yourself. Any change you can tell. So much of square centimeters. Alright. So that is the answer for this beautiful question. Taken done? Okay. Now we will find, and one more is there, that is about volume. So volume is there. Volume is equal to V pi r square h. Pi r square h. Pi is 22 by 7 into r 14 into 14 into h. H is 20. So 7 ones are 7 twos are. It will be equal to, multiply all this, 44 into 28. 44 into 28. Eight fours are 32. 32 plus 3, 352. One, two, three, two. So 1, 2, 3, 2. So 12,320 cubic centimeter. That is the volume. Okay. Noted down? Okay. We'll pass on to next problem. Radius of a road roller is 35 centimeters and it is 1 meter long. So long means it becomes height. So radius is given to be 35 centimeters. So 35 centimeters, you must make it into meters. Is it not? So you can write it as radius of the road roller is equal to 35 centimeters. That is 0.35 meters. And length we call it as height. When you make it stand straight, no, it becomes height. Length of the roller is equal to 1 meters. So that is h. And this is r. You are asked to find out it takes 200 revolutions to level a playground. Find the cost of leveling the ground at the rate of 5 meter per second square. So 200 revolutions it is said. So 1 revolution means curved surface area. Curved surface area of the cylinder. We call it as AL. That is nothing but 1 revolution. As all of you have seen a road roller, right? There will be a tractor like thing and there will be background, you have a road roller. I showed in the beginning. So when the roller take 1 revolution, it will be lateral surface area. Is it not? So you have 2 pi r h. So 2 into pi into r is 0.35. Into h. 1. 7 ones are 7 5s are. Is it not? Multiply now. 44 into 5. 44 into 5 is 220. 220. That is 2.20. So much of square meters. That is one revolution. It is making 200. Therefore, area covered for 200 revolutions. So for one revolution so much into 200. That will be 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4. And you have 3 zeros here. So you cancel that. So much of 440 square meters. Now what is the cost of leveling for 5 square rupees 5 for square meters? So cost of leveling 1 meter square ground, 1 meter square ground is equal to 5 rupees. Therefore, total cost of leveling is equal to 440 into 5. Are you taking it down? Yes. Come on, do it fast. 5 4s are 20. 5 4s are 20 plus 2. 2,200 rupees. Is it all right? So what you have done is, there is a roller of length 1 meters, radius 0.35 meters. It is given 35 centimeters. Make it in meters. So while the one revolution it makes means 2 pi RH, and this is the 2.20 square meters. One revolution. 200 means into 200. So that will be 440 square meters. Cost of leveling 1 square meter ground is 5 rupees. Total cost is 440 into 5. Okay, very nice. We'll pass on to next sum. Radius of a road roller, length and breadth of a paper is 33 centimeters and 16 centimeters respectively. Folded into a form of cylinder. Find the volume of a cylinder. So here, length of the paper. So length is given 33. That means the circumference of the base. This is a cylinder. For the base, I already told you. So this becomes a circle. So 33 is the circumference of the base. Find the volume. And it is folded into breadth to form a cylinder. So this was folded into cylinder like this. So this becomes the height. This becomes the height. This becomes the circumference. So radius of the base. Because the formula of the, so 2 pi RH is the lateral surface area. So lateral surface area is 2 pi RH. In that you are given with the 2 pi R and also H. So you have to find out the radius in this. So radius becomes 33 is given. 33 by 2 pi. What is the value of pi? 22 by 7. When you divide it, it becomes 7 goes up and 22 comes down. So 11 2s are 11 3s are. 3 into 7, 21 by 4. That is the radius of the cylinder. Now you are asked to find out volume of the cylinder. V is equal to pi r square h. Here pi is 22 by 7 into r is so much. Square of that. Square means you must write 2 times, right? Into h, height. Height how much? 16. The breadth of the rectangle becomes height of the cylinder. So 16 ones are 16. 7 ones are 7 threes are. Beautiful it comes. So 22 into 63. 63 into 22. 22 threes are 66. 22 6 are 176, right? 132 plus 6, 138, correct? 66. Yes, 1386. So 1386. So much of what is the unit? Cubic centimeter, centimeter cube. That is the volume, right? So that's all for today. Now we will see some home assignment. Note it down. Here you found out R first. Used that R here in the formula. On simplification, you get a short and sweet answer. Home assignment 3. Find the curved surface area, total surface area and volume of a right circular cylinder of radius 5 and height 1.4 meters. Okay, second question. Volume of a right circular cylinder is 3080 and radius of its base is 7. Find the capacity of the tank in liters. Okay, now let us see what Bhagwan Madhusudan Sai says. Obeying the words of your Guru with all your might, with all the intensity of your being, alone can help you win His grace. Only the grace, that grace can help you to realize your own divinity. So we have to follow the master. Face the devil, fight till the end, finish the game. So to realize our divinity, we have to obey the master. Alright? That is what our Sadguru Madhusudan Sai says. So come prepared with the answers. Thank you.